This almost ended us. You have to hear me. Hi, I'm Ashley Delora, and I share tips, real life experiences, and encouragement to other couples navigating long distance and marriage. If you're new here, welcome. Go ahead and subscribe so you can get a chance to view all of my weekly videos. And if you're an oldie but a goodie, welcome back. This is a space where we talk about love, long distance, and everything in between. This almost ended us, but we learned how to navigate between this long distance relationship, and we've been successful for 3 years. I want to talk to you about the 3 things that have helped us stay strong in our long distance marriage. Communication. Yes, we FaceTime, we check in daily, but we also communicate to listen. I've talked about this before. My husband always told me, you listening to respond. And I was like, I've never thought of it like that, but now I use it so much to other people. When you're talking, and especially if you're in an argument and the person is just talking to you and just going so loud, and you don't even have a moment to speak, but one thing he said, you're stuck on that, and he's still steady going and talking about that, but you're stuck on that, but you're trying to get a chance to respond, so you haven't heard the full story. You're only listening to respond to that one thing that may have made you say ouch or that hurt my feelings, but you don't listen to comprehend the whole idea. And just this morning we had that conversation. I think I've gotten better with it because I have a tendency to cut off people, but I've actually been working on it. And a part of that was because I was listening to respond. I wasn't fully understanding what that person, especially my husband, was telling me at that time, because I just wanted to get my feelings out and be heard. But when you listen to understand and not listen to respond, it makes total difference in your communication and how you make your long distance work. Especially, I cannot stress this enough, we are in long distance relationship. We're not next to the person. We can't just walk out the door. We can't just say, you have to hear me. We are not in that headspace. So it's so much easier if you just listen to understand and not listen to respond. I hope that helped you. The second thing we do is we schedule visits. We have to see each other. And it's not about an intimacy thing, whereas it's related to physical intimacy, or it's not a trust issue. It's not so much of, I think he's going to cheat or he thinks I'm going to cheat. It's more of that connection. I was having this conversation with someone the other day about seeing their partner. In a long distance relationship, you have to make time. And I'm going to tell you why. When I first got with my husband, and we hadn't made it official yet, talked on the phone and all of that. After he asked me to be his girlfriend and we made our relationship official, I saw him in November, I saw him in January, and then I saw him in March. So he told me off the bat, this is good. I think in his previous relationship, they saw each other every 6 months, but I cannot quote you on that. And it didn't work. So him saying you making an effort to come every 2 months is what's helping our relationship grow. I've been told several times, you have to nurture what you want to grow. And us seeing each other every 2 months, I think is what got us to our marriage, because we made time for each other. When you don't make that time, it shows that person that you're not that important or you're not invested. We go to work every day because we're invested in our future, we're invested in our livelihood, we invest. So we make a point to make sure that we go to work. It should be the same thing with your relationship. You have PTO, you have time out for holidays, you take off maybe because you're sick, you take off for a vacation. Use your time to invest in that relationship. If you don't feel like you need to invest and take time off, LDR may not be for you. And it's more so because of that physical connection, not sexual, but physical connection, being with that person, loving that person, hugging that person, because through a screen, you can only get so much. You have to make sure that you're spending quality time together. So I'm not saying go every month, go every 2 weeks, go every weekend. That's going to be costly. But make a point that, hey, I am going to start saving for this, and I'm going to go see my man, I'm going to go see my woman at least every 2 months. That's just my spiel. I suggest no one to go more than 3.5 months. I know finances are an issue. I don't think that it's best for you to go 6 months to see your partner, because what type of relationship is that? None at all. I'm just being honest. You have to. And the last thing we have is trust. We have to have some type of trust in order to stay connected, especially in a long distance relationship. But I think trust goes a long way. You have trust in your family, trust in your friendships, trust that you're going to get paid from your job. You need to have trust in order to stay connected with your partner. I trust my husband. He trusts me. With trust comes, you need to allow that person to have their own time, their own space. I'm not checking no locations. I'm not checking phone records. And mind you, we have those capabilities. We both have passwords to everything. We have phone. We can check each. We have the login to each other's phone. We can do all of that. But why? I feel like that is parenting a person. I'm not your mom. I don't need to check on you 24/7. I'm going to trust that you tell me what you say is true, where you're going. You tell me, hey, I'm going on the road with my friends. We're going X, Y, and Z. And I have to stop my husband sometimes because I'm like, why are you telling me all of this? I don't need to know. You went to the store to get that. I trust you. And I trust them. I'm not saying that I'm dumb or anything or just naive to a lot of things, but I trust him until he gives me a reason not to. And at this point, if I didn't trust you, I wouldn't be with you. And I told him that straight up. If I didn't trust you, I wouldn't be with you, and I wouldn't have married you. Point blank, period. I've been in enough bad relationships to know when I have a good relationship, and vice versa. I'm in a big city. Trust me to know I say that I'm going to be where I'm at, and I have a life outside of him. He has a life outside of me. We both work. We both have daily things going on. We have other things to tend to. I have content creating. He has graphic design. He has photography. So with that, I have to be able to trust my spouse. So I'm saying that to you, you have to find that trust. If you cannot be secure in your long distance relationship, you have to find out, what can I do to make me trust my partner? What can I do that I don't have to check his location? What can I do to understand that if he says he's going to call me back, he's not cheating on me? You have to be able to maneuver those things as a long distance wife, especially if you want it to be a successful relationship. And I'm not saying ignore the flags. If there are flags and you call him at 8 o'clock at night and you don't get a call back until 2 o'clock p.m. the next day, negative. That's a red flag. Because what happened? Why I haven't talked to you for all these hours? Like a conversation that you guys have to be. And it's not going to be easy to have those conversations, but you need to. So my suggestions is communication, trust, and also scheduled visits. That is how you will keep your relationship as strong as it can be. And this might not just be for long distance relationships. This could be for if you're in a relationship, a marriage, and you're living with your partner, and some of these tips may help you. It's free for all. But I'm Ashley, and if you like this type of content, please like this video, comment for me, and share it to someone you think will be helpful. And also, I want to know what you feel, what your thoughts, how do you and your partner stay connected? Because I'm open to learning. Like, I don't have it all packed down, but I'm open to learning and trying new things. So please let me know, what's your thoughts in the comments. Let's have this communication, and I'll see you on the next vlog. All right. Bye.